Mum? Dad? Anyone?
Hang on, Ginge!
John! Shut up, you're making panic!
Don't move! We've sent for help!
John! Hey, listen, Ginge. I hope you're all right, but if not, can I have your new Walkman?
Miss, if anything does happen, will it get Jacob to clean it up?
Winston, nothing is going to happen to him.
What is going on? What is all this noise? What's going on? Is this a school or a zoo? Come along now, everybody, come along. Back inside the lot. Don't panic. Everybody stay absolutely calm. And no shouting, you might make him nervous.
I think he already is, sir.
What is that boy doing on the roof, Mrs. Peasgood?
He's got a bike up there, sir.
I know he's got a bike, you daft bat. What I want to know is how he got there.
I don't know, Mr. Hardwood.
This wasn't one of those namby-pamby creative lessons, was it? I always knew that free expression would be the death of education. Let the children express their individuality, they say. And look where it is. Just look! Stuck on the roof with a bike.
It wasn't a lesson, Mr. Hardwood. We don't know how he got there.
Let's ask him, then. I say, who is he, anyway?
George Gahagan.
Who?
George Gahagan.
George Gahagan, this is your headmaster speaking. If you don't come down this instant, I'll come up there myself and throw you down.
Look, I don't think it's a good idea to threaten him, Mr. Hardwood. He is in rather a state.
He's in a state. Look at me. If anything happens to that boy, can you imagine the headlines?
Jump!
If anybody else shouts jump, I'll personally jump on them myself.
Sir?
Yes?
Can I run home and get my dad's camera? It's got a zoom lens.
You may well, boy, but it may prove a bit difficult. If you say one more word, I may well tie your legs in knots.
Sir?
Now, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now look at me when I'm shouting at you.
I can't, sir.
Why not?
My eyes are closed.
Shut up, it's not funny!
Sir,
What is it now?
I need to go to the toilet, sir.
What? You better hold on, boy. When I was a lad up north, our headmaster would make us wait for weeks sometimes, just to toughen us up. Phone for the fire brigade.
I have.
Well, tell him to hurry then.
I have.
I suppose I'll have to inform his parents.
I already have.
Yes, I know. Oh, he will be all right, won't he, Gladys? I mean, Mrs. Peasgood.
I'm sure he will, Mr. Hardwood. We just have to stay calm.
Oh, I am calm, yes. Very, very calm, yes.
Excuse me. I take it you're Mr. Hardwood, the headmaster.
And who might you be?
Trevor Trotman.
Oh.
I'm a reporter.
Ah! I knew it. The shame. No, I'm not the headmaster.
Yes, you are, sir.
Shut up.
Billy Webb. Hello.
Watcha, here for a good story, eh?
Oh, a real drama, this one. I was on my way to cover a flower show when I saw him. What I don't understand is how did he get up there?
On my bike.
On your bike? But what was it? Hang on, Billy. you rushing off to?
I've got a story project to finish, and I've hardly started it yet.
But what was Ginger doing with your bike? And how did he end up on the roof? Come on, there must be a fantastic story here. It could make my name. Go on, Billy. I'm a reporter. I live by my wits.
You must be pretty hard happening. Look, I can't. I've got to do my story project.
Listen, I'll make a bargain with you. You tell me what this is all about, and I'll help you with your project. What do you say?
I don't know. It's not just a bike. There's other things too.
I could meet you after school. In a burger bar. I'll buy you a chocolate milkshake. And a burger. With some fries. Tomato sauce.
Oh, all right. I'll have a strawberry milkshake, lad.
He'll be all right now, Mr. Hardwood.
Yes, that's the secret of being a good headmaster, Mrs. Peasgood. Always stay calm in a crisis. George Gahagan, see me in my office.
So, Ginger Gahagan was kidnapped by evil terrorists and was just being flown off in a helicopter when he managed to jump out and land on the school roof. Extraterrestrial bike thief. Hit it on the roof, and then at the last minute his nerve failed.
No.
This hasn't got anything to do with Alfonso Bonzo, has it?
No. At least, I don't think it has.
So, when did it all begin?
A while ago. A few weeks, I suppose.
You woke up and you just knew that something strange, something unusual was going to happen.
No, it was an ordinary day. I went to school, we did maths workbooks. Winston Clyde was fooling around. Nothing unusual.
Winston, I don't know what's on that piece of paper, but it's either rude or silly, so just put it away, would you? Annette, collect the maths workbooks, would you, and put them on my desk?
Yes, Miss.
Right, class 4, looking this way. Today we are going to start a new project.
What's it about, miss?
Well, if you listen, Nigel Creamer, you will find out, won't you? Now, I have noticed that some of you only read when you have to. So, we are going to start a story project. Now, I want everyone to choose a book from the school library, one that you haven't read before, and you're going to have to read it very carefully, because afterwards you're going to write about it. Oh, yes, what kept you interested, why you think others might like to read it, was it true to life? But I will help you with all that once you have read your books. And I would also like you to prepare a short talk on your books for the rest of the class. Now, let me see. Scott Barnacle, tell us the sort of books you like to read.
Short ones, miss.
Miss, what's the shortest book in the world?
I don't know, Nigel.
Scott Barnacle Book of Knowledge.
Very funny. Yes, and Nigel, you can give your talk first.
Oh, miss.
Anita, what sort of books do you like to read?
One's about animals, Miss Peasgood.
Any animals in particular?
Cats, miss.
Short to read the catalogue, miss. Miss, I read this wicked animal story called Mad Wolf. It was dead good, about this wolf thing with great massive fangs and blood and stuff.
Yes,
and
yes, thank you, Winston. I think we get the idea. Scott?
Miss, I once read this book. It was called The Incredible Journey. It was dead good.
That's a film.
Oh, I know that. I've seen the film and read the book.
Miss, my dad says film stop people from reading and they get brain rot. Do you think that's right?
Well, I think that's a little severe, but I know what he means. When I was a girl, going to see a film was a real treat.
Yeah, but that was hundreds of years ago, wasn't it, miss?
No, not quite, Nigel.
When I'm rich, I'm gonna have a servant who reads for me while I just lie there next to my swimming pool, drinking Coke and eating crisps.
But until that happens, you will have to do your own reading like the rest of us. So, Class 4, we will go to the library and choose our books, lining up by the door quietly!
I don't like libraries.
Why not?
There's nothing to do.
You're meant to read.
Yeah, but it's so quiet. Always makes me want to shout.
Here, look at him. Looks like he's been on a diet.
You know, we ought to do this project together. What do you mean? Well, you write it down and I'll read it out. No thanks.
Oh, you've chosen your book already?
No, not yet.
What's this then?
It's funny. How'd that get there?
What you got?
Dunno. I ain't picked it. It was just in my bag. Maybe it fell off the shelf.
Yeah. Looks right, though. Ringing the changes.
I wonder what it's about.
Why don't you read it? You might find out.
Ha ha. It's very funny. I was a bit late getting home that day, because me and Scott had been for a kickabout in the park. Oh, hello, Mrs. Frisbee.
Oh, hello, Billy. Always happens on a Monday, doesn't it?
See you, Billy. See you, Scott. Everything seemed normal. Well, normal for our street.
Hello, Billy.
Hello, Joe.
What? Hello, dear.
Oh, what are you doing?
Making a cake.
Ain't Christmas, is it?
What?
Oh, never mind. Tastes great.
I want to talk rubbish. The kind of rubbish that we see all around us, especially in our cities. In London, hundreds of tons of
Right, Dad?
paper...
Hello, Bill. Good day at school?
Yeah, not bad. Got a project to do. Teachers must get fed up of thinking of new projects.
Yeah.
But there's another kind of rubbish that you can't see. Pollution is one of the biggest problems that
I
we
must
face
do your
today.
nails for you, Billy.
Petrol and
Lovely
diesel
cherry
fuels
red.
waste
No fear. I don't know why girls do that. It's stupid.
Well, it gives us something to do when we get bored with boys, which is most of the time.
Ah, that's rubbish. Girls are always talking about boys.
Only when they run out of nail varnish.
Traffic police have to wear
Oh no, what's happened?
Dear, oh dear. I bet it's one of them flipping fuses. I'll get a torch. Sorry, Fred.
Oh, Dad.
Oh, watch it, Dad. You just trod on my foot.
Sorry.
Never mind yours. What about Fred? He's got too much to worry about than you have.
Where is it?
In the cupboard.
Oh, right. Got it.
Come on, Billy. Dad,
Linda.
what are you doing?
What's happened?
I don't know. Fuse, probably. You all right?
No, I can't see properly. What about my cake? The oven won't work now.
It's a gas oven, Mum.
Oh, yeah. Still, I'd better take it out, just in case.
Oh, you're right, Dad.
Apart from nearly braining myself, yes, Linda. Now, where is it?
I'll switch the light on so you can see.
Shame all the brains ran out in our family before they got to you.
Oh, here it is. I need some fuse wire.
Mum, Dad needs some fuse wire.
What for?
For the fuse.
Oh, I think we used it for tying up the beans last summer.
Marvellous.
I'll get it. Yeah? Who is it?
Electrician. Emergency call out. One of the main generators has blew a valve, overloaded the supply to Splot Street. It's a complete blackout. I'm doing your house first.
Oh, right. You better come in.
Yeah, it'll only take a minute.
All the other lights in the street were on.
Interested in electricity, are you, son?
Well, not really. Never thought much about it.
Ah, no one ever does. But just think, though. Without it, there'd be no telly, no lights, no computers, nothing. Hey, it's dangerous too, mind. Gotta know what you're doing, otherwise you'd be in trouble. Right, that should do it.
Oh, magic. Thanks, mate.
Oh, no!
What now?
Fred, I only left that cake a minute. You can laugh. That was for your snack tin tomorrow.
I'll have to buy him an exercise bike so he can work all that off.
Fred, get down.
Naughty boy.
Billy, go and ask that electrician if he wants a cup of tea, would you?
Yeah, all right.
Really rare in the wild, perhaps only 1,000 or 1,500 left in China. And there is a
He's gone.
captivity.
Where?
Well, I don't know, do I?
That was quick.
Yeah.
Funny, eh?
So, we can do something about it. We can make changes, but it's up to each and every one of us to make a contribution. What's more, don't you find there's always some interruption when you're trying to read a book?
Yeah.
Well, that's all from us for tonight. Thanks for watching. We'll be back at the same time next week when we'll be looking at the very latest developments in recycling waste. Join us then.
He was on the television.
Yeah.
And he winked at you.
Yeah, it was really weird. Yeah. Something funny happened next day as well.
What, another power cut?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It was that morning at breakfast. Linda was really nervous because she was starting this course at college.
What sort of course?
Well, it sounded a bit dopey to me. She wants to be a hairdresser and do makeup and stuff. I did try and tell her it was a waste of time. She wouldn't listen to me, as usual. I don't know why you have to get so dressed up. I mean, it's only like going to school. Don't see me getting all poshed up every morning.
No, I've never even seen you brush your hair. Probably fall out of shock if you showed a hairbrush.
I hope it goes all right today, love, your big dad.
Thanks, Dad. Nice to know someone appreciates what I'm doing.
It's no good. I can't get on with this grill. Either it burns everything to a crisp or it's so slow you have to wait till dinner time for your breakfast.
Why don't you use the toaster?
Well, it's broken. Have a look at it, will you?
All right, I'll get a screwdriver.
Can't you use this?
Where'd that come from?
Oh, that belongs to that electrician.
Yeah, he must have left it.
Right, well, let's have a butcher's then.
Right, I'm off.
Oh, good luck, love.
Thanks, Mum.
Hey, show 'em what you're made of.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck. No, I mean it. We'll sort of.
Thanks, Billy. Bye.
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 Hey, look at that. The magic touch.
Oh, yes. It's working now. You are clever. You should have been a surgeon or a plumber or something with those hands.
Oh, yes. Dr. Webb, eminent surgeon, specialised in heart transplants, brain transfusions and electric toasters. Yeah.
Right, then. Do you both want a bit of toast?
No, not me, love. I shall be late for work.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got to go to school. See you at tea time.
See you.
Ta-da, love.
Ta-ta.
Nigel Creamer's got this mega racing car for swaps. It can do anything. Go backwards, forwards, everything. Got anything to swap for it?
Yeah, I've moved out of the swapping business. Why is that then? Don't know. Too much hassle, really. The market's very unstable.
Well, it is if you haven't got anything to swap. You must have something.
I haven't. Look for yourself. I'm practically bankrupt.
What's this then?
It's funny. How'd that get there?
Cheers, just what I need.
What? Oi! Give it back! It ain't mine! Come on!
Tut, tut, Billy Webb, manners. Didn't anyone teach you it was rude to snatch? I think I'm going to have to confiscate this until you learn better. Come on, lads.
It's your bag. I'll see you later.
Oh, Billy Webb, where are you rushing to?
I've got to catch Ginger Hagen.
Ginger Hagen?
Yes, miss. I mean, it's not even mine. I don't know how I got into my bag.
What got into your bag, Billy? Will you calm down and tell me what all this is about?
Excuse me, Mrs. Peaskin. Mr. Hardwood said, could you see him in his office?
Oh, did he mean now?
Think so, miss.
Oh, all right then. Billy, I will speak to you later, but no rushing around.
Hey, miss. You seen Ginger Hagen?
Why? What's he done?
He's nicked something out of my bag.
He was in the corridor a few minutes ago.
But are you sure that folk dancing comes within the national curriculum, Mr. Hardwood?
At the heart of it, the very heart of it is Peacegood. Folk dancing is what made our nation great, gave it spirit, character, and strong leg muscles.
Well, that's all very well, but here it's rather different.
Allow me. When I was a lad, my dad would come home from the pit covered in grime and dust and muck. And do you know the very first thing he would do?
Have a bath?
I'll tell you. He'd put on a pair of wooden clogs and a little green cap with bells on. And then he'd jump onto the kitchen table and do a little jig. And you won't believe this, but there were some people who thought he was stark, staring mad.
Really?
Oh, yes. Difficult to believe, I know, but that's what gave him character. Character. And that's what I want the children in my school to have. Not all this clever stuff, but character.
But I don't know how to teach folk dancing, Mr. Hardwood.
Ah, it's all in here, Mrs. Peacegood. All here. I'll write it down for you. Everyone form a large circle.
Hey, Maria! You seen Ginger Hagen? Yeah, well, it's like almost got me flying. Where? Just going into our class. Oh, thanks.
Why are you doing that, Ginge?
Why do you think?
'Cause you're dead tough.
Got it in one, Ratkin.
Yeah, but if you loosen the screws, won't the door fall down?
That's the idea, Dumbo.
Right. Great one, Ginge.
Oh, look who it ain't.
Give us that back.
What? My screwdriver? Anyway, I ain't got it.
Yeah, the fairies come and took it, so buzz off.
You've got to give it back. It ain't mine.
Well, then you ain't losing nothing, are you?
Give it back. Give it back.
Over here, Ginge.
Give it back.
Having problems, are you, Shorty?
Yeah, you got a lot of growing up to do before you're as tough as we are.
Give me that back, oh!
You what? Tell teacher? What's up, Webb? Don't you like playing piggy in the middle? Oh! Get him off, flipping tadpole! Here!
Cool. Look at that.